Check it out, guys. It's Anton Scoro, bjpin.com. Before we get into it with this man, I'm going to teach you guys all one quick thing, how to pronounce his name correctly, okay? It's not Tyrone. It's Ty, like what you wear, Run. So let me introduce you, Tyron Woodley. What's going on, brother? You're out here for the UFC Fan Expo. This is a new thing for you. Obviously coming over from Strikeforce and now being a part of this huge expo. Talk to me about how it feels to be able to come out here and interact with all your fans.
Yeah, it's definitely new. This is only my third expo, having to come and do signings for me is, just getting familiar with the fans, I've only had a few fights in the UFC, so I'm continually trying to build my brand. I'm trying to get the fans aware of who I am, my story, and this is a perfect way to do it.
So I've got to ask, man, how has the fan support been coming off of the last fight? Because obviously the big boss man put a tweet out there. I'll be honest with you too, man. It was the second MMA fight my grandmother's ever seen, and she even thought you won the fight. So obviously MMA judges are a little bit rough, but how's the fan support been coming off that last fight?
Well, the fan support has been amazing. If I had $1 for every time someone say you lost, you won, you got screwed, whatever, I would have tripled my purse. But it is what it is. Our judging system is a little faulty because you use boxing judging, you use guys that really don't know this is a grappler. And the fact that he wasn't able to take this person down should score points. Or his attempts, is he scoring points for attempts or am I scoring points for defense? So when you got three different judges scoring, one guy thought I won them all and the other two thought I lost 2 rounds. So for me, it's not really about the judging. Even if I would have won, my performance should have been stellar. It's not too many guys in a weight class that I feel like, I'm that much more superior of a striker to. I had an opportunity to showcase that against him and put on a highlight reel, and I let it slip through my fingers. So for me, win or lose, I'm still unsatisfied. I'm really hard on myself. Do I think I won the fight? Yes. And along with 99.9 of the world as well, and probably including him. I really know he didn't walk out of the case thinking he won after getting kicked to the ground and spinning back fists and denied on every attempt. And he never punched me in the face. So, I just got to try to put the water underneath the bridge, man. That was a big opportunity for me, and, I would have liked to seize that.
So what's the biggest thing you take away from a loss like that? Because, like we said, I mean, it's a loss, but it's a loss with a question mark. It's like, hey, it's a win, but it's a loss. So, I mean, what do you take away to go back to the gym with after a loss like that?
Like I said before, win or lose, what I got to take away is I made him miss everything, but I didn't make him pay for anything. I slipped every punch. He probably broke the UFC record for most missed punches in a fight. I made him pay every time he threw that left liver kick that he closed on everybody. Every time he threw it, I kicked his legs from underneath him. So for me, I was ready and prepared, for everything he brought to the table. But when I stopped it and I know his game, I didn't employ my own game. And I think that was a difference maker. And that's what I take away. That's what I do from now on.
All right, man. So you were a very hot prospect over in Strikeforce. I think you still come over with that title here in the UFC. What's next for you? Like, who do you want, man? Because this weight class is so open and there's so many good matchups for you. I mean, do you sit at home and think about, hey, this would be a great fight to come back with?
Man, I never thought I would, but you have to because you can't. There's too many tough guys. It's the toughest weight class. It's the deepest weight class. Look at 1 through 20. And when you shuffle that deck, next week you'll have a whole bunch of different people, with the exception of like the top 3 or 4 guys, but everybody's matched up. Condit and Catman's matched up. Rory McDonald and Ellenberger's matched up. Maya and Koscheck matched up. Lawley is matched up. GSP and Hendricks are going to fight at the end of the year. There's nobody really open and available. Nick Diaz is the only one out. He's out because he's retired. So I don't think about with me brings him out of retirement. Would I like it? Yeah. Matt Brown had a fight against Thiago Alves. Thiago got injured. I put my name in the hat there. Missed a bullet on that. So it's patience and it's picking the right fights. I would prefer a top 10 opponent, somebody that's going to project me up, and we'll see what happens.
So in the time off, do you relax a little and kind of take a break, or are you in the gym grinding it out every single day, hoping that if an injury happens, you can jump in?
I always do that. I always jump right back in the gym. Even if I'm beat up a little bit, I always do that. This time, I just took a step back because, I got a lot of great people, trainers, management staff. Everybody believes in me, and it's time that I start believing in myself more than others believe in me. So I'm taking this time to really just evaluate what kind of legacy I want to leave behind as a fighter and how I'm going to get it done. So for me, I'm not really just relaxing and, getting all bent out of shape, but I'm just taking this time to reflect and get a good game plan moving forward.
All right, man. Before we let you go, I want to give you an opportunity to tell your fans where they can follow you at, any message you want for them, sponsors, whatever it is. Go ahead.
I want to thank everybody, for checking out BJPN Radio. You can follow me on Twitter, TW3OsDLEY. I know it's messed up. Somebody had the other one already. So TW3OsDLEY. Facebook, Instagram, the same. Stay tuned, man. It's the next champ sitting in front of you.
And remember, guys, it's Tyron Woodley and BJPin.com bringing you some great interviews, but also teaching you how to pronounce your favorite fighters' names.